everyone, welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and today we're at the Web3 Unleashed Hackathon live day pitching event. And with me right now is Alex Davis, founder of Maverick. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me here.
And you're one of the finalists here today, so I just want to ask you, what made you decide to apply for this event this year?
Anytime ByBit hosts an event with the DMCC, the Dubai Multi-Collateral Center, it's always something to be a part of. It was a big event. You could tell it was going to be a big event. And obviously the recognition of being not just a winning team, but also a finalist is part of getting your name and brand out there. So, brand awareness, plus we know a lot of people that work at both companies, and so it's helpful to cross-collaborate between welcome colleagues.
No, exactly, yeah. And then what did it feel like when you found out that you were going to be a finalist?
It was actually extremely exciting. So we actually submitted our entire application right at the very end, and we didn't hear anything about it. And so all of a sudden, I had someone from the DMCC reach out, and he was like, "Hey, buddy, congrats, you made it." And I was just, it's very surprising because it was just radio silence. And so that was, it's great to get recognition on the ecosystem that you're building. As RWAs, we're still building for where the puck is going to go, and it's not the hot narrative now, which is meme coins and how do you make money or lose 99% in 2 seconds, but what will be the next stage, and so that's always nice to be recognized.
Yeah, I think also tokenization right now is, especially right now in today's climate, is really popular, and there's a lot of innovation happening in this space. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about tell me about Maverick and what kind of problem are you trying to solve?
So Maverick's a layer 1 blockchain that operates as an ecosystem for real-world assets, and one of the biggest problems with tokenization is not just regulation. The regulation's pretty clear on how you need to trade securities. At the end of the day, RWAs are a form of a security. There are better ways to doing it than just equity shares. There's economic participation units. The way that we are jump-starting the RWA economy on Maverick is we've built a secondary trading marketplace for RWAs. We've built all non-custodial, lending for RWAs, the same way that if you go buy a home, you get a mortgage on it. You can also, A, get a loan on the asset that you own, but B, also sell it if you need to. And the bigger problem in the RWA space is market maturity, and also you either you tokenize something without secondary trading or lending, you've just digitized something with extra steps. You've locked that person into a closed ecosystem. So what we've built is an open ecosystem, giving them access to transact as they need.
And I think that's I think that's true, and I definitely agree. But the one thing when I think about tokenization is that everyone's trying to tokenize everything. So how should people sort of navigate this space? What kind of tokens are stable? For example, gold is very stable, but property could crash one day, and then if you're tokenizing property, then... Well,
everything could crash one day, but the low-hanging fruit of tokenization is yield-bearing assets. So what you do essentially end up doing is you have all these, you've got this wealth accumulation around the world, this unequal distribution of wealth that's currently out there, and retail users they're not wanting to wait 5 years. People have tokenized funds, they tokenize gold. But that doesn't give you a return immediately, it doesn't pay you monthly. And so when you're taking these assets that are traditionally held by family offices or VCs or hedge funds or high net worth individuals, and they're typically gate kept from retail. But retail also needs things that will provide them yields, because that's kind of like they want to get paid, they want to have extra income flows. And so we're specifically focusing on tokenizing real yield-bearing assets that provide passive income returns for retail users.
And who's your target audience?
Anyone looking to earn without having to worry about, is it going to be down 99% tomorrow?
Exactly, I think that's most people.
But it's mainly retail users, accredited investors, high net worth individuals, and specifically as well family offices. We're tokenizing 2 hotels in Florida and Iceland, and so right now they're owned by a single individual, and now you can fractionalize or syndicate that ownership to 1,000 people, a family office that doesn't have 50 million to put into a hotel, but can put 2.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to reach out or learn more about Maverick, how can they find you?
You can head over to mavryk.org to see everything about the chain, or mavrykdynamics.com to see all of the products on our chain, and reach out to info@mavryk.io.
Well, I just want to wish you best of luck today, and thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be bringing you more interviews, so make sure to stay tuned.